All right, what's up, y'all? It's your boy 1V World, and today we're gonna be reacting to a video. This video is called "These Officers Filmed the Most Spine-Chilling Police Calls Ever." Let's get to it.
Stand back.
Real quick, this video 42 minutes long. I'm not watching this whole thing, gang. Maybe I might.
From astonishing near misses, cops somehow survive to encounters that defy rational explanation, as well as a whole load of terrifying people on both sides of the law. Turn off the lights and get ready to be spooked, because these are the scariest police videos ever captured by officers. Kicking things off with an ultra-high-octane set of circumstances, this first clip, captured on an Arkansas police dash cam in 2005, captured something horrifying which
I'm in the car.
appeared out of nowhere.
Are we back?
You might want to back your unit up.
Oh, oh,
As
snap.
the cop reverses, the massive scale of the explosion is terrifyingly obvious. The cop appeared out of nowhere. Something horrifying which appeared out of nowhere.
You might want to back your unit up.
Whoa.
As the cop reverses, the massive scale of the explosion is terrifyingly obvious.
I wonder what
just when
caused
you
that,
think
though.
they're clear. Crazy, right? As it turns out, the explosion occurred after two trains, one transporting propylene, a compressed flammable gas, collided in a nearby train yard. The gas leaked out, forming a low drifting fog that blanketed the area, which you can see as the cop approaches.
Was it somebody driving they was driving the train, right? It's over with. No
that leaking gas made its way down into the basement of a nearby house, where the pilot light of a furnace ignited it, causing an absolutely terrifying chain reaction. Basement of a nearby house, where the pilot light of a furnace ignited it, causing an absolutely terrifying chain reaction. Had the cop not reversed when he did, he'd have been engulfed by the massive explosion, an explosion so intense that 3,000 locals fled from their homes into the night.
3,000.
Now, advance warning, we're about to get into one video that made my palms so
Bro, just imagine you at the house, and I'm at right now, I'm talking to y'all, and all of a sudden, boom, from out across the street. Boom, boom, boom. Oh my God. That's terrifying, bro. Like, imagine, like, you got kids, babies, you got to pick up and run with, and like,
sweaty it was almost hard to write about. This took place over in Escambia County, Florida, when Deputy William Hollingsworth was working to save stranded drivers during a flash flood.
3037.
3037.
I'll be out with several disabled vehicles here in front of Sherman-Williams on 98.
On the lookout, he spotted a driver up ahead exit their car and suddenly disappear under the water. Without hesitation, Hollingsworth rushed to save him, but what happened next, he could have never imagined in his worst nightmares. Plunging into the water, Deputy Hollingsworth along with the civilian were both sucked down a storm drain.
damn.
We have got to the point where literally anybody can build a fully working app without knowing how to code. This is base 40.
Oh, he fell down the damn drain?
Hollingsworth rushed to save him, but what happened next, he could have never imagined in his worst nightmares. Plunging into the water, Deputy Hollingsworth along with the civilian were both sucked down a storm drain.
Whoa.
Oh, Jesus, buddy. Hey, David. David? David! Can you believe what just happened to us? You okay, buddy? Oh, my God! Oh, my God!
Oh my God is right.
No, you can
Jeez
only laugh,
Louise.
bro.
That's got to be one of the most tense clips I've ever seen.
Any
Both
near-death
men were submerged in
experience.
the violent water of the drain pipe for nearly 30 seconds, unable to see anything, with no clue if they'd ever see the light of day again. As you can hear, the deputy's pretty shaken up.
Oh, Jesus.
Drain pipe right by that marker, and I went all the way underneath Highway 98.
I would have been. Oh,
This could have so easily gone terribly
I
wrong.
would've been
Even if
cursing
the
like
pipe
a
simply
sailor.
had a grate over the other end, the two men would have undoubtedly been trapped to meet their fate in the torrential current. This time, though, the astonishing near-death
Oh, I'd have been
experience
cooked.
ended miraculously, leading to this wholesome moment.
Y'all just sit tight right here. Stay.
Nah, Cap. I got survival skills out the ass, bro. Like, I mean, pause. My survival skills is top tier, bro. Which I want me to do I do a vlog in the woods. Nothing but a knife and a lighter. Like,
Yeah, I need it. I still got the
pack of
ambulance
noodles
coming to
before I
check
make
you
a
out,
spray
okay?
with the squirrel like
You can tell them you don't need them, but they're still coming.
Me and you, man.
All right, you got
That's an experience for life, and I appreciate you, bro.
Let's move on to something extremely unwholesome now. What the Menasha, Wisconsin PD encountered in 2016, following up on reports of people chasing cars in the early hours of October 7th, was a scene straight out of a
music.
horror movie.
Oh, no. Oh, hell. Man, hell. And this the thing. They stand in front of the police like that. It's either they joking or they really own that. Like they about to do something.
Why don't you guys come up to this barrier right here? Go ahead and put your butts against it.
Now that's gotta be one of the most unsettling sights those cops will ever see. These two creeps who were getting their kicks from freaking out the locals weren't found to be in possession of any weapons, thankfully, but one of the men was arrested after it turned out he'd left his 4-year-old kid home alone to carry out his nighttime pranks.
Bro, what are you doing? You left your kid at home so you can go out and stand outside and look stupid. You stupid man.
Doesn't take a
And now you
genius
got
to
arrested.
suggest that clown isn't going to win Father of the Year. In 2018, the Frederick, Colorado Police Department was investigating a house where a heinous act carried out by one father resulted in the tragic loss of his wife and children. The footage you're about to see was captured the day before the arrest of the father responsible. The circumstances were enough to give the house a seriously sinister atmosphere, but as the police K-9 unit entered the property to search for the missing family members, body cam footage captured something bizarre. In the top left corner of the raw police body cam footage, there's a faint glimpse of what looks like a little girl in a dress running down the stairs. Some commenters suggested it might be the spirit of one of the young children who used to call the place home, or maybe just a trick of the camera's sensor struggling to visually optically process the tight vertical lines of the handrail. But it was only the first eerie occurrence. Later, officers heard something unbelievably creepy. Pay close attention right after the woman says yes.
Yes.
Was that a giggle?
Let's listen to that again.
Yes.
Ooh, that gave me the chills. Lord.
Is that the disembodied laugh of a young girl? The scariest part is that the canine handlers heard it, commented on it, and couldn't figure out where it came from.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. We'll make a note of that.
I heard it. I definitely heard the same thing you did.
Yeah.
Despite a search of the closet,
Would've
nothing
pissed
can
on
be
myself.
found that might have emitted the noise.
What the fuck was
The
that?
officers
I'd
noted
have been
the
so
occurrence,
scared.
later voicing concerns that it may have come from an adjoining attic, a possible location the kids might have been trapped. Of course, a later check of the attic revealed nothing because neither the kids nor their mother were in the house. Their father's heinous actions had already seen to that, and he'd hidden them far away. What's extra creepy is the fact that no one knew what had happened far away.
You put them in our water? That's crazy, bro. That just made my stomach hurt.
What's extra creepy is the fact that no one knew what had happened to the family at this point. Only later, with the reveal of the whole truth, did this ominous giggle gain its full scare
Pregnant wife
factor.
and his daughters. So he killed 4 people.
In August 2023, a ferocious wildfire raged through North Spokane County, Washington. It was truly hellish. The absolutely unbelievable footage we're about to lay eyes on is Deputy Britton Morgan's escape from that wildfire and his attempts to usher civilians to safety.
The fire just jumped the road at 13717. The residence there is Rango.
I promise y'all, I've actually been in something like this. I really have, bro. I ain't gonna give y'all too much detail on like why or where. But just know I was fighting a fire. And it was, I swear to God, it was just as crazy as this, bro.
13717 road.
Hold on.
Man.
Bro, that's so
You're not
scary.
getting me today, Hurry the Dave! I don't want to die in this.
Go ahead.
This cop is
Get out of
literally
there!
driving through a raging inferno. Yet despite the evacuation, people were still trying to enter the danger area.
Turn around. It's headed right for us. It's headed right for us, man. I was just there.
069, you're 7.
Unless you want to die.
Thankfully, the handful of civilians hesitating to evacuate came to their senses, including this guy. The deputy had encountered him earlier refusing to leave his horses, but tragically the rapidly spreading flames forced the man to flee eventually, something Deputy Morgan was empathetic about.
Thank you, bro. I was so worried about you. Are you okay? I know you're probably sad for your horses right now, bro.
Eventually, thanks to the efforts of Morgan and emergency workers, the area was cleared of people and the fire died down over the course of a month, but not before it claimed 126 homes, countless livestock, and 1 human life. Sometimes as a cop, you need fate on your side alongside some serious reaction speed, as this next clip shows perfectly.
I mean, it got a lot of livestock, but it only took 1 person. I'm sorry for that loss, but I'm saying, like, 126 homes, 1 person. Come on, man.
With a stroke of luck, the cop in this New Jersey traffic stop dash cam footage rolls out of the way just in time after the white car almost crashed into the cop car and the cop in the close succession. Let's see that again and listen out for the screech of the tires.
Where you equip that
That's
road?
some serious skill. Although
Hey,
I
double
do have
B.
to say you probably shouldn't be too surprised to encounter cars going fast along a highway, officer. In this body cam video, 2 officers were dispatched after a resident returned home to find her front door mysteriously open.
Police.
Ah! You're scary ass. Y'all scary as hell.
Inside the property, the officers encountered doors knocking with no apparent source on the other side.
Anyone inside?
No, that's just the wind accumulating at a forceful quantity that produces a knockage at the door. That's what that is.
Then heading upstairs, a door seems to open on its own.
Police. Anyone inside, make yourself known.
You're scared as hell. I'm gonna be like, yo, quit playing.
Today we're gonna be
Police, come on out of there.
Okay, so let's go.
Shinji, please.
Was someone or something watching them from the darkness? A series of strange camera glitches ensue alongside this spine-chilling moment.
Out of there. Yeah. I keep getting the chills.
Then, as quickly as it begins, the footage ends with barely a comment from the cops. I guess they just wanted to get out of there. Now, this video made the rounds online a few years back, presented as legitimate footage, but some digging on my part revealed it's, thankfully, actually a short film created by the talented Julian Petit. He certainly did a great job with the realism. A home in Puerto Montt, Chile was evacuated by police after calls flooded in from over the neighborhood, claiming residents were being terrorized by supernatural forces. The occupants had reported hearing disembodied screams in the house, small fires repeatedly breaking out, and objects moving on their own.
Oh, we out! Ah!
Man, gone.
While on the scene, police captured something that defies explanation: a frying pan being thrown out of the now empty house. Stranger still were the reports filed by the police afterwards. One officer claimed that while investigating the house, he was struck in the back by a flying knife, which was thankfully blocked by his bulletproof vest. Another observed a blanket spontaneously catch on fire briefly. Could there have been some hidden occupant or squatter causing the ruckus? Or are we really witnessing something beyond explanation?
Why was he black?
Squatter causing the ruckus?
Oh, it's a dude hiding behind the walls, throwing the knives and shit. Come on, girl.
Or are we really witnessing something beyond explanation? Let me know what you think in the comments below. While those cops on the scene of that bizarre scenario were surprisingly calm, the cops up next didn't hide their fear quite so well when this terrifying moment unfolded after they were called to a graveyard.
My bad, I gotta stop pressing. Man!
When this terrifying moment unfolded after they were called to a graveyard. While this shriek from some unknown entity off in the darkness freaked plenty of people out online, some investigations suggest the scream was lifted from this TikTok prank video. That's apparently TikToker David Lawson's grandma screaming in fear of the darkness. Although I'm inclined to believe that the scream sound is actually an Aztec death whistle, like the one shown in this clip. Oh my God. Some have claimed that in the unedited footage of the cops, they were actually running from the sound of gunfire, which makes a little more sense, though the original video seems to have disappeared. Whatever the truth is, I'd prefer to never hear either of those options in the graveyard at night. Keeping things in the realm of the unexplainable now, during a routine security walk, one security officer in Houston, Texas had an unsettling encounter while being monitored
Why
by
they playing though? Who's this playing with all the footage?
Colleague in the control room. Check it out.
Who is he talking to?
Seems like he's just talking to a guest on the other side of the door, right? Well, that's what he thought too, but listen to what happens next.
Dispatch to 329.
329, go ahead.
Yes, sir. Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to a lady that's walking by the store, and she said she's looking for Mr. Griffin. Her name is Miss Abigail.
Miss Abigail is she died 2 years ago.
You mean you can't see the person I'm talking to?
No, there's nobody in front of you at all.
That's gotta be fake, bro. Hell. I would have passed out. What you mean you can't see who I'm talking to, man? It's gotta be fake, bro. That's like a movie scene.
There's nobody in front of you at all.
I'd probably run too if someone told me the person standing right in front of me wasn't showing up on camera. This footage went viral back in 2023, and while it'd be pretty easy to fake, there's been no official confirmation, and something about it gives me the creeps. Was this officer hallucinating, or did he really just have a conversation with the ghost of Miss Abigail? Let me know what you think in the comments below.
Definitely had the mannerism.
Next, we've got some much creepier CCTV footage, this time from one Illinois hotel back in 2003, showing the moment when the security officer went to investigate screaming coming from a supposedly vacant room. What unfolded was equal parts terrifying and mystifying.
John, do you copy? It's room 209. Amy says nobody's checked into that room, and there's reports of screaming coming from that room. Amy, he's on his way down there right now. What's going on, John? Checked into that room. There should be nobody in there. Amy, John's gonna enter the room real quick just to check, make sure see what's going on. Wait one.
What the fuck? What was that? Boy, you see that? Ooh!
John, are you there?
Is that?
Okay, Amy, John wants you to call the police right now if you don't mind. He says no one's in there, but that all of the furniture's been turned upside down and the hold on. He says the carpet's been ripped up and that the shower is on, but nobody's in there. Man, that's scary. I'm officially freaked out now.
While the bizarre circumstances and screaming on their own are enough to send a chill down the spine, did you spot the strangest thing of all? As the security guard stepped in, something came out. A faint, ghostly figure can be seen leaving the room. Viewers online are convinced the footage is supernatural, but there are a few points to consider. The footage was originally shared by a filmmaker who specializes in ghost-related content, and despite being allegedly filmed in 2003, it's shot in HD, which was very uncommon for CCTV at the time. But with those tidbits in mind, I'll leave this one up to you guys to decide about its authenticity.
Quit showing me fake stuff, bro.
What's scarier than a ghost?
Fake, we're done with the video. It's a great video.
A zombie. This is something these next cops found out firsthand in 2021 when they decided to approach a very sinister figure shambling through the desolate streets of Seattle. Figure shambling through out firsthand in 2021 when they decided to approach a very sinister figure shambling through the desolate streets of Seattle.
Come on. We have fire coming to check you out.
What the
Hey, my name's Sean. Hey.
Let us see her.
The woman, whose appearance up close was so graphically similar to a zombie that she had to be blurred in publicly released close-up footage, was seemingly unresponsive to attempts to engage, and the cops slowly lost patience.
All right, just have a seat. We're not going to touch you. Just have a seat. Ma'am, have a seat. Okay.
But ma'am did not have a seat, she just kept shrieking. Eventually,
Shoot it!
paramedics arrived and restrained the woman, who eventually shrieked some real words. But here's the weirdest part of all. Turns out the zombie was a complex makeup creation of Kimberly Kasai, who later earned the nickname of the Seattle Zombie. Her whole aim with this stunt was to protest vaccinations, apparently convinced that the COVID-19 vaccine would turn everyone into something akin to zombies. The worst part is, she's probably annoyed we all didn't.
Oh, no, no.
That'll be all. Everybody go watch, be amazed. Great spooky content. May not all be real, but spooky indeed. Like, comment, subscribe. We out.